It's a beautiful night. We're looking for something to
Hi guys, I'm JIM and welcome back to my channel. By the way, I'm here outside. So I decided to go out today because it's a nice weather and I decided to film today, guys, for you. Alright, so for today's video, guys, since some of you have been messaging me and been asking me whether how to go here in Greece and how to get married here in Greece. So for today's topic, guys, I'm gonna share with you my experience, my very own experience in getting married here in Greece by a civil wedding. Alright, okay, so this is specifically for civil wedding only, guys. But before we proceed, guys, if you're new to my channel, please do subscribe, like, comment, and share this video if you find it helpful. Okay, so keep on watching, guys.
I know you're sick of the silence, and I know you wish we were fighters. This is my home. Slow down, won't you be quiet, quiet before we catch fire, fire.
So in this video, guys, I'm gonna be tackling the requirements for civil wedding, and I'm gonna give you some information, guys, and tips on how to secure all of these requirements, guys, for your wedding. Alright, and I think I'll be including the fees as well, if I still can remember, because it's been 2 years since we get married, guys. So I will try to include the fees for the wedding, just in case you're wondering how much we have spent for the wedding, guys. So keep on watching, guys. Right, guys, first thing you have to ask yourself is how long you're going to stay here in Greece if you're planning to get married here. So if you'll be planning to get married here, so I think, and I highly advise that you get 2 to 3 months Schengen visa validity. So you have to stay here in Greece at least 2 months onwards, or 2 months or more, for you to settle everything, requirements and the process of getting married here in Greece. For me, based on my experience, I got the visa valid for 90 days. But when I came here in Greece, the validity of my visa is only 60 days. Because I stayed 1 more month in the Philippines to secure my documents there before I traveled here in Greece. So the validity of my visa became 60 days only. Alright, so this 60 days is just enough to secure all the requirements here in Greece and to get married. First thing I did when I arrived here in Greece is we go straight in the Philippine Embassy to secure the CLCCM. Guys, the CLCCM will take you 3 weeks to 1 month to be released. You have to secure this first. That's the first thing we did. We go in the Philippine Embassy to request for the CLCCM, and then for this CLCCM, there's another requirements for this. I think, should I discuss it here now? Okay, so for the CLCCM, guys, there's another requirements for that. I think I'm gonna make another video for this, how to secure the CLCCM and what are the requirements. For now, what I'm going to discuss to you is only the requirements for getting married here in Greece in civil wedding. Alright. Alright, guys, so first step, as I said, you have to decide whether you want to go for civil wedding or church wedding. So once you have decided that you want to go for civil wedding, here is the requirements. I guess all the requirements are all the same in all city hall where you want to get married, but for you to be sure, you have to go to the city hall where you want to get married, guys, and ask for the requirements for the civil wedding. So you'll be sure to get the correct information, guys. So what I'm sharing with you guys is our experience when we get married. So these are the requirements. Actually, these are the basic requirements in order for you to get married here in this true civil wedding. Number one requirements, guys, is number one is your marriage license or your CLCCM, which CLCCM is stands for Certificate of Legal Capacity to Contract Marriage. So that's the meaning of the CLCCM. So it's equivalent to marriage license is your passport and your visa. Then the third one is your birth certificate. And your SANMAR or certificate of no marriage. Okay, so I'll be tackling it one by one on how you will secure these documents. Okay, first, okay, so once you get the CLCCM, so this CLCCM, this is the first documents that you have to secure once you arrive here in Greece, because it will take you 3 to 1 month to be released. So before you process all the documents in getting married, before you submit all the requirements in the city hall for your marriage, you have to get this first. So once you get the CLCCM from Philippine Embassy, you have to go to Ministry of Foreign Affairs, which is also in Athens. I'm gonna put the link of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs here in Athens on the description box below, so it's easy for you to research the address. So once you get the CLCCM, you have to go to Foreign Ministry. You have to remember for the CLCCM, you have to be translated in Greek, and it has to have a stamp of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Okay, so I suggest once you get the CLCCM from the Philippine Embassy, you have to go directly, you have to go straight to the Foreign Ministry and get it translated from there. Because if you have translated your documents there in Foreign Ministry, they will going to stamp as well, and the cost is way cheaper than to get translated your documents in a private translator, because that's one of our mistakes. But since we don't have any idea last time where we get translated documents, we have asked private translator to translate our documents, so it costs much, or it costs more than to get it translated in the Foreign Ministry. Okay, so that's number one tip to you guys. So go in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Athens, get them translated there, and they will go into stamp there as well. Okay, then guys, for the second requirements is a passport and visa. So you just have to photocopy your passport and the page in your passport where you have the stamp of the visa. Yeah, so you only need photocopy of this to be submitted in the city hall. Then guys, for the third and fourth requirements, which is the birth certificate and then the SANMAR, before you come here or before you travel here in Greece, you have to secure that in the Philippines already. So you already have these two requirements. This is very important. Before you come here in Greece, you have to secure these two, guys. So this is another process or another procedure, because it takes also a month to secure these two documents in the Philippines. You know, the process, you have to request in the PSA for your birth certificate and your SANMAR. Then after that, once you get it from the PSA, you have to go to the DFA, which is Department of Foreign Affairs. Yeah, so this is another fee as well. And then after you go in the DFA in the Philippines, you have to go to Greek Embassy in Manila. It's another procedure, guys. So once you go in the Greek Embassy of Manila, they will going to ask you to go to their attorney for the authentication of your documents. So it's another authentication, guys. So actually what you need in the Greek Embassy in Manila is their stamp. Yeah, so but the requirements for the stamp in the Greek Embassy is you have to go in their attorney to get these documents to be authenticated. So it's like authentication from DFA and then another authentication for the attorney of the Greek Embassy. So they have their own attorney, guys. So they will going to give you the address where to go for this attorney. So this is quite so much money, guys. I think I have spent for this fee is for documents is 4,500, I guess. I'm gonna search how much I have paid for these two documents because I guess what I have remembered is I paid 9,000 more, 9,000 something for these two documents, guys, for the authentication in the attorney. Okay, and for this authentication, guys, in the attorney, it will take you also it will take you, I think, 2 weeks. Yeah, it will take you 2 weeks to be released. So because what I did, I went in the Greek Embassy in Manila, and then after that on the same day, so I advise you guys, so this is number 2 tip, you have to go in the Greek Embassy early morning, guys, so you have time to go in this attorney for the authentication of your documents, so you can process on the same day. So that's what I did, guys. So I came early in the Philippine Embassy. No, I think it's only already, actually when I came there it's already afternoon because I have to travel 4 hours. So I think it's already noon time when I got there. Yeah, because I'm quite far from Manila. It's like 4 hours travel to be there in the Greek Embassy. Yeah, I remember I always came around between 12 to 1 p.m. there in the embassy because I have been there many times when I'm securing these documents because of the heavy traffic, guys. So I advise you to come early in the embassy so to process this documents on the same day. Alright, okay, after 2 weeks they called me, and then they said that my documents is ready. So I traveled back to Manila again to go to this attorney and then bring the authenticated documents from the attorney to the Greek Embassy. And then in the Greek Embassy, guys, you need to make an appointment in the Greek Embassy first. So you have to check that with the Greek Embassy whether you need an appointment, guys, to request for this authentication and for the stamp of your documents, guys. Okay, so yun na nga, when I got there in the Greek Embassy in the Philippines, I just give my 2 documents, the birth certificate and the SENOMAR, which is already authenticated by the attorney, and then I paid the fee there for the stamp. Okay, so I remember for the fee there, oh my god, I can't remember the fee as well, but I'm going to find how much is the fee that I paid there, guys, because sorry guys, I can't remember already, but I guess it's 1,000 something for that, but not so sure already. So to be sure, I'm gonna find out, guys, and I'm gonna place the P, all the P's on the description box below, guys. Okay? So guys, another waiting time for these documents, guys, in the Greek embassy. So I guess so total waiting time is about 1 month also, guys. So for you to secure everything for these two documents, guys. So I guess you can plan how you are going to secure your documents if you don't have much time to stay 1 month to process your birth certificate and send more in the Greek embassy, and then when you come here in Greece, it's another 1 month to secure the CLCCM in the Philippine embassy. Actually only ang nagpapatagal lang is yung CLCCM dito sa Greece. So that's the only documents that you will going to secure longer, and the rest of the requirements is only for a few days. Like for the translation, you can have your documents to be translated in few days only. Alright guys, so we're almost done with the process. Okay, so the third step, guys, is just to submit all your documents in the local city hall, guys. So I have mentioned to you the requirements: the CLCCM, your passport with visa, your birth certificate, and your SENMAR. So these four are the requirements in the city hall in getting married here in Greece. So same thing with your fiancé or with your husband to be, guys, here in this. If he is Greek, so he has to present all these document as well. But the thing is it's really easy to secure here in Greece his documents. So the only problem is to secure our documents. That's really takes time, especially when you secure the CLCCM. That's the longest waiting time for all the documents that you need, because the next is you have to do is only the translation and then the stamp in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs for the CLCCM. Then once all your documents have been translated, and then you can proceed in the city hall to submit all your documents. And that's all, guys. And you just have to make an appointment with the mayor, whether they have a schedule for your preferred date and time. So then voila! So voila, guys, congratulations, you are official. So you are officially married, guys. Yay! So congratulations, guys. So congratulations, guys, you have finished this video. I hope you have learned something from me. And if you have questions or if I forgot something, you can message me on the comment section below, guys. So just leave your comments or your questions, and I'm going to try to respond to you all, guys. By the way, guys, the marriage contract after the ceremony of your wedding in the city hall, you will get it on the same day. So you will get it right away, guys. So you just have to wait for a few minutes or here, and voila, you will get your certificate, guys. That's all for our video today. I think I'm gonna have a second part of this video, guys. So abangan nyo na lang, guys. So I'll see you on my next one, guys. Love you all. here outside. I'm chilling here outside, guys. It's quite cold here, so I'm wearing this. Actually, my hands is a bit cold, but it's okay. I love this place, guys. It's really quiet here. It's so peaceful. I'm actually in the church. Behind me is the church, guys. I'm gonna show you. Yan. So, that's the church here, guys. The Saint Achilles Church. And there, and in front of me is the road. I'm gonna show you facing the road. Yan. So, that's the view here, guys.